Hi guys, I know, you want to see the London footage. See, here's the thing about that. I've been editing the footage pretty much all day, and there's quite a lot of it. The last thing I want is for you guys to get bored while you're watching one of my videos. So I'm hoping that this isn't too much footage. I'm pretty sure what I got was entertaining video, so let's take a look at the rest of London. So I decided to take the day to wander through London, and as you can see, there's tons of traffic going on behind me. But I stopped to grab a drink and a bite to eat. I'm gonna have to put that in the bin, which is over that way. But of course, as I'm wandering through London, it starts to rain. Oh, my hair's a mess too. How about that? I've made a point of trying to realize what the differences are between here and at home, but really, I'm not really noticing that much of a difference between here and any major city in Canada. I think the only difference is when I'm talking to somebody, I can hear the accent. I'm sure they can hear mine too. Yep, it's what you think it is. So at this moment, I'm actually wandering under the Thames towards Greenwich Park, where I think I'm going to relax for a while. But as I'm wandering through, you can see that it's just nothing but brick, lights, pipes, no bikes allowed, no motorized vehicle allowed, so all it is people yelling, screaming, kids carrying on. I can tell that the kids love their voice down here. Anyway, onward. So it took me nearly 2 hours to get here, but I walked to Greenwich Park so that I could see this view, and up there is the clock. Should we go up? Yeah. Okay, as you saw, it's a beautiful view, and I'm at the top of the hill, but I was not expecting to see this many people. Let's get a shot of the clock right here. Strange, the kinds of people that you meet around here. I was just walking back through the tunnel across the Thames, and I met someone who was actually from Cork, who's living in London, who wants to go to Canada. I told her where she needs to go. So at this point, I've been walking around for nearly 3 hours now, which really isn't all that much considering I have the entire day, but I need to refuel and head back to the hotel for a little bit at least. Maybe relax, just chillax, do nothing for about an hour, then potentially head back out and see what London's like at night. Day 2 in London. We're going to wander down to a more populated area to see what's going on down there. Hopefully we can find something exciting. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, but as you can see, they seem to be banging into each other a lot. As I'm wandering around, I did notice there is one major difference between here and in Canada when I'm wandering. I gotta look the other way before I cross the street, because if I don't, the car's gonna come from the other direction. Good thing that the ground actually says which way I'm supposed to look. Otherwise, I'd constantly forget. Another thing, what I'm walking on, not a sidewalk, it's a footpath. I've noticed in London, there's a lot of people that like to run. And in this weather, I'm already sweating. If I were to run, I'd be soaked. I'm maybe halfway to where I said I was gonna go. I've already been walking for an hour and a half. My legs hurt, my back hurt. I've reached my 10,000 step goal for today and my active minutes for the day, according to my phone. Wow. I did not expect it to be this painful after yesterday. But onward. That building right there, it's called the Shard. Apparently it's the tallest building in Europe. Can't really tell that from here, can you? Now we're getting into a more populated area. Can you guess what that is? Bet you can. That, as I understand it, is the Tower of London. And this is the Tower Bridge. As you can tell, the bridge is really busy. I can see why though. And if you look down there, you see that all along the Thames is busy. My hair got so completely out of control I needed to put a hat on. I think on the way to the hotel I got images of Big Ben, Buckingham Palace. No. On the way to the hotel I got video of the Abbey, Big Ben, the London Eye. I think with this trip, because my legs are killing me and I still have an hour at least walk back to the hotel, I think I'm gonna head back that way. I can definitely tell you that having experience living in a big city definitely helps getting around here. I see all these people at crosswalks that aren't lit waiting to go across instead of taking chances in front of, well, not right in front of cars, but you get the idea. I seem to be moving faster than most. I did notice another difference. Portion sizes. Something they call a snack here is actually smaller than a meal. And a meal isn't actually like so oversized that you feel bloated when you eat it. North America's got it wrong. I think these guys at least got it right with portion sizes. I have never felt stuffed after eating. Never. Alright, this is just kind of creepy. Cemetery. Derelict building right next to the main road. Never have I seen such juxtaposition as to see a Ferrari next to a smart car. This is the street called Narrow Street. Can you tell why? Okay, almost back to the hotel. But I think at this point, on top of the legs hurting. I'm also thirsty, hungry. I think I may be sunburnt in places and potentially have sunstroke. It was worth it. All right, we made it. Time to go inside and shower off and get ready for an extremely early day tomorrow. Time to clean up. I know it seems like kind of an abrupt ending, but at that point, I was tired and needed to shower. So I didn't record anything else in London because at that point, I was heading to Cork. So for now, why don't you like and share this video, click subscribe if you want to see more, make sure to follow me on all those social medias. Click there if you want to see the last video, click there if you want to see the next video, and make sure you do more, see more, I'll see you next time.